Welcome to our channel, where we delve deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the stories behind coins that have transcended their original purpose to become treasures of both financial and historical significance. Today, we invite you to join us on a captivating journey into the tale of a seemingly mundane 1-cent coin from 1994, a coin that dramatically redefines our understanding of value, errors, and currency as a reflection of culture and history. Imagine for a moment holding a small piece of copper-plated zinc in your hand, a 1-cent piece that appears to be just like any other. But this coin, which in most contexts is worth mere pennies, holds an extraordinary story that not only speaks to the importance of careful production in the currency industry but also to the whims of collectors who seek unique pieces for their collections. The 1994 1-cent coin, or the penny as it is colloquially known, could easily go unnoticed in the vast sea of common currency circulating among us. Yet, within this tiny coin lies a narrative that has captured the imagination of enthusiasts, historians, and investors alike. The tale begins with the process of minting coins, a practice that has existed for thousands of years. Coin production is often a meticulously controlled process, overseen by skilled professionals at mints around the world. In 1994, the United States Mint, tasked with producing billions of coins to meet the regular demand, embarked on an ambitious production campaign that often led to mistakes and oversights. In the mass production of the 1994 1-cent coins, an unusual error occurred. It is a mistake that, while it might seem trivial at first glance, ultimately would have staggering implications. During the manufacturing process of some batches of the 1994 1-cent pieces, the United States Mint inadvertently produced a small number of coins with significant errors. These were known as double die errors, a term used to describe a specific type of minting floor where the design appears to be struck multiple times, resulting in a blurry and indistinct appearance on certain letters and numbers. This type of error is relatively rare, and thus when collectors discover one, it typically garners immediate attention among those in the numismatic community. However, the 1994 penny produced under these circumstances stood out not just for its rarity but for the sheer magnitude of its value, which has sometimes reached dizzying figures in the marketplace. Over the years, as collectors became more aware of these unique pieces, a market began to form around them. Coin collectors, often referred to as numismatists, engage in this pursuit not just for the love of currency but for the thrill of uncovering hidden gems. Within their ranks, certain coins become legendary, their stories passed down through generations. The 1994 penny quickly became one of those coins, with whispers of its significant value circulating as a result of those rare minting mistakes. The rarity of these double die examples is further compounded when you consider the variables that come into play in coin collection. Coins that exhibit significant errors are highly sought after because they are not just currency. They represent historical anomalies, reminders of the intricacies and occasional mishaps involved in the minting process. As with many collectibles, the price that enthusiasts are willing to pay for a coin is often dictated by rarity, condition, and the story behind it. In the case of the 1994 1-cent coin, the error transformed it into a collectible that could reliably fetch staggering sums on platforms where coins are bought and sold. Auction houses began to feature 1994 1-cent coins with these double die errors prominently. As the stories surrounding these coins circulated, a sense of urgency swept through the numismatic community. Collectors began to scour their collections, searching for any semblance of this unique minting floor. Over time, coins that at first seemed entirely ordinary were studied closely under magnification, as each click of the loop might reveal the double die feature that conferred extraordinary value. It became a kind of lottery, where a few lucky individuals would acquire this rare treasure, while countless others scoured pocket change in vain hopes of a similar find. As interest in the coin grew, the value associated with these rare pieces skyrocketed, reaching figures that confounded the general public. The notion that just one coin could be worth so much, up to $390 million in some reports, depending on its condition and rarity, is a testament to the bizarre landscape of coin collection. To many outside the world of numismatics, such inflated valuations seem incomprehensible. How could something with such a humble beginning hold such immense worth? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including scarcity, demand, market condition, and, importantly, the stories we tell ourselves about the objects we value. It is important to consider the implications of valuing a single coin so highly. It raises questions about economic behavior, the intersection of nostalgia and investment, and the psychology of collecting. When a coin is minted, it is intended to circulate and serve as currency. However, when errors occur, they can become artifacts that represent not just monetary value but also stories woven into the fabric of society, reflecting our ideas about worth, history, and the unexpected quirks of production. As we reflect on the tale of the 1994 1-cent coin and its extraordinary ascent to fame, we delve into the very nature of value itself. After all, value is not inherently attached to an object but is something we ascribe to it based on context, history, and personal significance. The 1994 penny serves as a medium through which we explore larger themes of culture, the economy, and human behavior. The very act of collecting begins to resemble a quest for identity. The coins we hold often reflect our aspirations, dreams, and desires. Their value is as much about who we are as individuals as it is about the metal itself. For those of us captivated by the allure of collectibles, the thrill of discovery brings certain elements of excitement: the hunt for rarities, the stories unearthed in the process, and the connections made with fellow enthusiasts weave into the broader narrative of the hobby. So, what do you think? Is finding a 1994 penny with that essential error worth $390 million a whimsical fantasy, or does it encapsulate a deeper truth about our relationship with currency, value, and history? The tale encourages us to reflect on our judgments about what's worth preserving in our lives, and how moments of chance can lead to incredible levels of intrigue and engagement, adding unforeseen value to everyday life. It is not just about the thrill of potentially revealing a hidden treasure tucked away in the back of a drawer. These coins carry with them the richness of history. They bridge past and present and connect us to the collective human experience. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1994 1-cent coin story, we are reminded that the essence of collecting is not just about acquiring items, it's about preserving stories. Whether you find joy in collecting coins, or whether you simply appreciate the tales behind these artifacts, know that each piece, every error, and every astonishing valuation resonates with a legacy that adds depth to our understanding of the world around us. As you continue your own curiosity-driven adventures exploring coins and their stories, we encourage you to remember that while some coins may carry extraordinary financial value, others resonate for their personal significance or their history they embody. The journey through numismatics is an invitation to explore the intersections of culture and economy, and to celebrate the serendipity that can accompany each discovery. We hope you've enjoyed joining us today as we unraveled this remarkable story of a 1-cent coin that reminds us all of the magic that can be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to sharing more stories from the fascinating world of collectibles with you in the future.